I'm going to show you the correct way to vacuum your pool. Throughout the video, I will show you many tricks and secrets to do this much easier and faster. Let's begin. First, the accessories you will need. A hose that should measure the length of your pool plus 2 to 3 meters if your skimmer is at the middle, and plus 4 to 5 meters if the skimmer is placed in one side. Then you need a vacuum head. In most situations, it's better one with wheels, but only if you have a vinyl liner pool, you will need for it to have brush instead of wheels so you don't damage the material. The pool pole is the next accessory, which has to be bigger depending on how deep and thick is your pool. And finally, the skimmer plate, which will be extremely useful, and I will tell you later why. And those are all the accessories you need to vacuum your pool. Okay, to assemble it, connect the vacuum head to the pole, then connect the hose. After it, unroll the hose. This will make it much easier to insert it later to the water. Then insert the vacuum cleaner gently so you don't raise dirt from the bottom. Let it rest in a way that it's not going to move then as you get to insert vertically the hose. This is the easier way to insert the hose so that all the air that it has inside goes out and this hose fills completely with water. That way you will take care of your pump, and if you have problems priming your pump, then in the hose has to be zero air trapped. Finally, connect it to the skimmer plate and then connect both the hose and the plate to the skimmer. This is very important because you don't want any debris to clog the pipes, and to avoid this, the skimmer basket will prevent it. That's the main reason why you should never use a vacuum point instead of the skimmer. Now, in your equipment room, first turn off your pump because you don't want to move any valve with your pump working. Now close every other valve before the pump that is not the skimmer one. This is my main drain valve and I'm going to close it. Then I open the skimmer valve and also close any other valve you have before the pump. For example, a suction point valve. This so that the skimmer has all the suction power to perform a better vacuum cleaning. Then set the filter valve in the filter position. This if you have little debris. Here I must emphasize, if you add flock or aluminum-based clarifier, or if you have a lot of dirt in the bottom, or if you shocked it with Cal Hypo, you must use the waste position because the filter won't be able to filter that dirt. But in any regular vacuuming with little debris, use the filter position. Then turn on your pump. Check that water is passing through the pump and go back. Now check that the water is not moving inside the skimmer. You can also use your hand to feel the movement in the hose and also tighten the skimmer plate so no suction power is lost. This skimmer has to be very quiet. Then always start to vacuum around the edges and then in the shorter way of the pool. Advance on one line and then return along the next. Do this slowly so no dirt rise. Now you can see a time lapse that will make this easy for you to understand. You can see that first I go through the edges and then advance in one line and return along the next. Once you finish the vacuum cleaning, turn off your pump, then loose the hose from the skimmer, clean very well the skimmer basket, then take away the vacuum cleaner and finally the hose in a vertical way. And that's everything. Remember to store all this away from the sun rays so it doesn't get burned. And if you find this helpful, subscribe because I upload one new extremely useful video every week. And you can also find all this process in the app Manage Your Pool, in the Actions section, Daily Maintenance and Vacuum the Pool. See you soon.